See if we can do a little trade here, man. Let's see. This guy pissing me off. This guy right here, man. Listen to play him. Alright, expensive to me. Let's try this guy. Let's see. Where you at? In the Pirates. Yo, bro, look, these people be like, they're, yo, these Mets, bro, I don't know, bro, what's on their mind, bro. You got players that cost less money, and they doing way better, man. This is ridiculous, bro. This guy suck. I want this guy out right now, man. Please, take him out of here. He's definitely included. Mm, Let me check something out. Sounds good. Let's go, man. This guy is crazy, that guy. Get rid of him. Bro, what a boring park. I thought it was tripping, man.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Athletics. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab in this one, J.P. Sears.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And a quick out, number one. Here's Starling Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Marte came up with 4 hits in his last game. 1 out, bases empty. Fouled off left side. And a pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. To first, 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Soto, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2. And he swings through that one. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Middle of the first, no score.
Yo, this stadium is crazy, man. What is this?
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Sean Manaea.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Gets the call. That's strike one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. On a line out towards center. Sliding, and he makes the catch.
Well, Boog, you can't ask for much more from your outfielder in that spot. Forced to the
What
ground
a catch.
and nothing
I'm getting nice
changes.
for that.
A perfect play.
some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker leading the AL in batting average. Yeah, that's in for a strike.
No ball.
0-1.
One strike.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. This one high in the air to left center. Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. The A's strand one. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Sears back to work. High fly ball right field. Butler puts it away for the out. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Fifth, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Fought off foul. Lindor with 4 runs batted in his last game. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Batting sixth,
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton in the air, right field. Makes the catch.
Oh, no.
Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Damn.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. 0-0.
It's a rookie mistake, man.
And we're back. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's ripped to right down the line. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Batting sixth,
Here's Miguel
left
Andujar.
fielder, Miguel Andujar.
And a foul ball.
I should be the Mets manager. Look at the Mets team, man. Look at the Mets team,
Ready to
man.
fire now.
Should be embarrassed.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Close one. Doesn't get the call.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a ball, man. Unbelievable. Trying to make him score. That's what it is, man.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball.
That's a hit
1
coming.
strike.
That's a hit coming.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
You got me, bro. That's great. Nah, come on.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
I gotta see that. That's crazy. That's crazy. One little second, bro.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Top of the third, no score. Swings through that one for strike
I remember
two.
I was gonna hear the story about.
In there with that front side against this left-handed breaking
I love this
ball.
guy.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
In there at the knees. That's strike two.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Yo, this commentator talks so much, bro. God damn, bro. Who you working with, bro?
That one missed. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. And we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Gio Urshela. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Check swing called strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Zach Geloff now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
On the ground to first, he gets there with the slide.
That's why I got him.
Done for the out.
That's why he's here for, man.
Center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
So the lineup flips over, and now Esteury Ruiz. Right down to shoot, strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. on the inside corner for called strike 3, and the A's are gone in order, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Freeman, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one ripped. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's going to be Starling Marte. That's out to center field.
Come on, bro. How do you do some shit like that,
Makes
man?
the grab, one away.
This guy's stuck, man.
Here's Juan
Now
Soto.
batting, right
Scoreless
fielder,
here,
Juan
It was
but
a
now
good
he's
swing.
going to
Look at
deal
that,
with a
huh?
guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out
Oh,
of the
what's gonna
zone.
catch that ball?
Man at first, one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Damn. That shit went up, man.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Sears checks over to first, and he's back. Sliced hard, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That was good, man. You still missed it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's check
off
out the
for
latest
the
news
A's,
from around the league.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
And that one fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Brent Rooker. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now. That clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul out of play off to the right. Here's your 1. Foul ball. Just off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Butler in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. On the ground to third. On to Jazz. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a pitcher's
for the
duel
Mets,
so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Sears back to work. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. His 4th home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Stanton now. He's 0 for 1. And that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field on Duhar. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line drive caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, bases empty. O'Neal Cruz up now for the Mets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Inside, almost got him. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he dodges that fastball.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes.
Man, what a battle,
6
bro.
Ks for him in this one. 1 scores in the inning,
That
coming
shit
on
hurt.
this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Fielder, Miguel Andujar.
That's to third, Vientos. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Soderstrom at the plate and takes high there. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Comebacker to the mound. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher. Goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's it for Sean Manaea, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Sean Reed Foley will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Geloff takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Esteury Ruiz up next for the A's.
Esteury Ruiz.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground. Jazz tosses to first. And that is the inning. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the A's nothing. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Francisco Alvarez. And that is out of play.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. Called strike right there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Ruiz settles under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 1 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one away. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Outside. 1-0. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 out. Runner at second. Shea Langoliers digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that's a little high. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And now he looks it back to second. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. That's long gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 2-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And that's downstairs, and it's 1-1. And here comes the Mets. Frankie Montas taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
A's leading by a run. They say you win.
1-2. That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Pitching
New pitcher on now, Jose Leclerc.
Number 37.
Pretty big spot he's coming into,
Jose
trying to strand that runner at
Leclerc.
second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. With the tying run at second, here in the top half of inning number 7. Not close with that one. 1-1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. T.J. McFarland, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Vientos stands at second with no outs. Got him swinging. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's
Now batting,
due.
left fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
The 1-0. That one missing inside.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Next offering is down low. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free
Now batting,
passes,
second
especially in
baseman,
spots like
Jazz
this.
Chisholm
Make the team
Jr.
earn their way on.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings through that one for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In the air, left side on Duhart. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, center
Manager
fielder,
out of the
O'Neal
dugout, and
Cruz.
he's going to make a change. Jose Leclerc departs, and the line.
Pitching for
TJ
the A's,
McFarland gets the call from
number
the pen.
48.
Well, I got to think he probably has a
TJ
little extra in the
McFarland.
tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No ball. Be straight.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
And
the
now the first
A's,
baseman,
first
Tyler
baseman,
Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Montas, 31 years old, He joined the team as a free agent. In the air, right side of the infield. Chisholm. And there's one away.
Now batting third baseman.
Urshela steps in.
Urshela.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a base hit right there.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with one gone. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
Next up for the A's, Esteury Ruiz. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. Urshela leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, and he held up.
2-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On to Jazz. That's the third out. Inning over. The A's strand 1, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Tyler Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
one-run
Mets,
game.
catcher,
Here's the catcher for the Mets,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's down and in. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fought off foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, Designated hitter,
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And that one in the air center field. Ruiz in position. And that'll do it. Bottom of the eighth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
Montas back to work. Just missed.
You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That's inside. 3-1 now.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker. Saying you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Makes the grab.
Now batting.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Langoliers stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball there. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cruz on his way over, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Mason
the
Miller
Athletics.
on to try and close it out.
Number 19.
Save opportunity for him right
Mason
here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Juan Soto up now for the
Right
Mets.
fielder,
A pair of
Juan
strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Andujar giving chase. Can't get there. Should be extra bases as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
He was all over that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Down to third baseman, Mark Vientos. That one out to right. Butler sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Relay throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The tying run is 90 feet away.
That's a ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So it's their last chance in this one. Giancarlo Stanton, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
The Mets down to their final strike. Foul ball still 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 outs. That one way inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, and the runner holds.
Count's full.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Hard. Hit, base hit. hit. Soto scores. And it's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
That ball was
Jr.
absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Movement in the bullpen, Michel Otañez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
One strike.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
No outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And strike 2.
You can see they're really trying to move that winning run into scoring position. Try to get that sac bunt down. Really have to make this out count.
Next one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there. After not getting the call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. One down, winning run on first. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. A's go quickly and quietly there. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for
Michelle
the
Ohtani.
Athletics, number 47, Michelle Ohtani.
Making a move at second base. On a pinch run for the Mets, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings over the top of that one. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And the runner stays where he is. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. O'Neal Cruz up now for the Mets. On the inside corner for a strike.
No ball.
The A's
One strike.
bullpen has some movement. Mitch Spence, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And fouled off. Man at second. And that one gets past the catcher. Langoliers gathers, throws to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that
Right side. Brings it in, and that's the third out.
a lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And they tag him out.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Now here is Zach Geloff. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the game.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Winning run stands at second. And a slider in there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Strike 3, throws him with the front door slider.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. 11th inning set to get underway. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Otanez back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Man at second.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 1-1 now. Slow roller to first, Soderstrom. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Marte in the box now, takes strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And no one can get there. Alvarez crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Picks himself up at RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
One down, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Swinging a foul straight back. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-2.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Michel Otanez out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Noah Murdoch on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Lindor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Struck him out looking. So they get 3 runs. We're in extras here at the plate. Jacob Wilson. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one is inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away. And when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away. And that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and two here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz heads towards it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1-0.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you...
That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Chisholm. The A's down to their final out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Lawrence Butler will hit next. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Diaz is just one strike away. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game one of the series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yo, I was trying to get that third baseman, man, but they won 100 million, bro. Come on, dude. I need that third baseman, bro. Stanton is cold. Oh, shit.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has
My
interleague action
boys,
for you this
it's
afternoon.
cold,
It's
cold,
the New York
cold.
Mets going up against the Athletics. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Joey Estes.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Freddie Freeman up to the
Leading off
dish.
for the Mets, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and Freeman is retired. Here's a Mets lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Juan Soto.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, bases empty. And O'Neill is struck out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 outs, bases empty. Juan Soto now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Vientos off of first with 2 away. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Lindor with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Tyler McGill. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
The 1-1. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Hit in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Chisholm throws right, bats left. 27 years old, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to Sunberg, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right? Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Giancarlo Stanton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bleday makes the catch, and that'll do it. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Got him. 1 out. This is J.J. Bleday. There's a strike. Bleday launched a homer in his most recent game. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. And the count 1-2. In the air out to center. Dives and makes the catch. Frankie Montas, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Number 47, Frankie Montas.
Here's Gio Urshela. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Winker.
Estes back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Winker needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is inside, and the count now even up. And that just misses.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. That's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Now batting the first
So now
baseman,
it's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the center fielder.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And first offering is fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Oh, 0-2 now. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Seth Brown.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Max Schumann.
Max Schumann digs in now. And that's way high. Ball 1. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Montas is done in this one, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Pitching for
Jose
the New York
Butto
Mets.
takes over on the mound.
Number 70.
This is his 5th appearance
Jose
of the year.
Butto.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled hard the other way. And the righty deals. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Fouled off. He was late. Buto winds and deals. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 1 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Mets,
now,
right
Juan
fielder,
Soto.
Juan Soto.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a strike in there. That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Butler. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now here is Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Wilson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's in there. a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Flied to right his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Wilson stands at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat.
He goes down looking. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Struck out looking his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
And it's even up. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. A's get 1 on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Almost
2-2
got him. And a ground ball to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. His first at bat was a strikeout. Estes checks the runner. Chisholm dives back in safely. swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Runner at first with no outs here. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Pickoff move to first. Chisholm dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
The 1-1. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Pulls that one foul. Two outs. Outside low, and that's ball one. Good eye in that spot.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Popped up. Butler on the move. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Gio Urshela to the plate.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great
Now
slider with tons of
New York
movement.
Mets. Number 44, Aroldis Chapman.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Chapman, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young, and he was born in Cuba. Fouled off left side. And 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. So here's Brown at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Brown.
Down and away for ball one. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there. And 1-1. One ripped way back there. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Next up for the A's, Max Schumann worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Fought off foul. Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Tyler Soderstrom in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's the second out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Soderstrom.
And here is Tyler Soderstrom. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Brown at second with 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie
Manager
Freeman.
out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Joey Estes done for the afternoon, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Pitching
So
for
a new
the
pitcher on the
Athletics.
mound for the A's, Tyler
Number
Ferguson.
44.
Back to the top of the lineup, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Leclerc preparing to come on if needed. McFarland also throwing. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
That's ball 2.
The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
3 balls,
so definitely
no
a
strikes.
little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. That's a walk.
No, ball 4.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Up next for the Mets.
Go ahead,
center
run on
fielder,
base.
O'Neal
Cruz, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1 over to first. Safe. Here's Juan
Now
Soto.
batting,
He's already
right fielder,
homered here in this
Juan
one.
Soto.
Now look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one's in there, 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the plate inside. 2-2. This one popped up right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
First and second, 2 outs. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. First pitch misses. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
That was straight queso right there.
That one outside, and now 3-2. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Popped up right side, Chapman. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Rooker in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the A's are gone in order. Still tied, 1-1.
Pitching for the Athletics.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Leclerc. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Lindor up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
He was late there. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Base is empty, one away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next offering way off the plate.
That's ball 2.
And that's outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back and gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Leclerc will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otañez. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Jesse Winker. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher Shea Langoliers.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Reed-Foley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch just missed. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Handles, throws to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
J.J. Bleday getting ready to hit. The Mets leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one wrapped foul. Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Third baseman Gio Urshela.
Now here's Gio Urshela, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Stanton snags it, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 3 and the A's 1. T.J. McFarland gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's Freddie Freeman
Leading
down.
off for the Mets, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
That one inside, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Mitch Spence getting ready to go. Misses the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now O'Neal Cruz 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. McFarland in his 10th season, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
That's too low. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Tap foul at the plate. That one misses. Now 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Slings to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. On to the bottom of the 8th, stepping in, Seth Brown.
Left fielder.
Reed Foley back to work. That clips a corner. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is downstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Throws to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Max Schumann.
Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. A strikeout and a walk. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. The Athletics trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way high.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. One down, base is empty. Right side. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Soderstrom.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. That one misses. And now 3-0. Lawrence Butler waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Draws the walk there, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 3 and the A's 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mitch Spence.
Now pitching for
and we all know
Athletics.
about his slider. It's just filthy,
Number
man.
28.
And one of the better ones in the game,
Mitch
I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Vientos at the plate now. That's ball one. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Ken Waldichuk, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curve misses outside. And the count's even at 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bleday, long run. Nice grab on the run. 2 away. And next for the Mets, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 3 and the A's 1. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Here comes the manager. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Edwin Diaz.
For New York,
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, out towards right center. Cruz running hard to get it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Rooker, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Shea Langoliers. And he pumps it a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.